Hello everyone, Tim here again with another video, and I'm treating this as day one of my restart on my juice fast, or juice feast as people like to call it, which I think is actually a better word, better term. Yes, I've decided to restart my juice fast. Whether I'll go 56 days or not, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I want to do that at this stage, only because I'm also a bit torn between green smoothies. Now I'm going to talk more about that in future videos, but essentially green smoothies are different to a juice fast or juice feast in that you actually have everything. So with a juice fast, a juice feast, get it right, Tim, you have just the juice, of course, and the pulp goes separate, goes into a separate container, and you don't use that. With green smoothies, you have the lot, so you're getting a lot more bulk and a lot more fibre. So there are some pluses and negatives to both, but I'm starting off on the juice fast. So it's actually what's the time now? He says, looking at his other computer, 10:30 a.m. this morning in Australia, and I've had my breakfast. Excuse me, and I actually had a juice, quite a nice one, the one that I made on day 40. And just if you're watching this and you're wondering what I juice, have a look at my day 40 video, and that actually gives you the details of what I actually juice. And I'll actually put a link to that in the notes below this video, so you can click on that if you're wondering what I do juice. It actually shows me actually putting the juice together. That's from my first juice fast. So anyway, what I've decided is to do a short juice fast first, probably I'd like to say 7 days at this stage. It may be less, but I might extend it after that, depending how I feel. Interesting enough, when I had my first few sips of the juice fast, I had this feeling come into me which actually said, Tim, you're back home, like a feeling of being home again. So I don't know whether my body's sort of saying, yes, I want that stuff again, and not all this stuff you've been feeding me for the last 3 or 4 months. So anyway, that's what I'm planning to do, and I'll keep you up to date. And I am planning to do regular videos. Certainly for the short term, I'm going to be doing daily ones, because that's going to keep me accountable to you guys and hopefully help you guys as well. And speaking of that help, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who commented yesterday. I really appreciate all the comments. There were so many encouraging comments on there on yesterday's video that I was blown away, quite frankly. So thank you very much for that. And some good suggestions. I had a couple of people who weren't too happy with me, and I guess that's to be understood. There was one guy, and I haven't written down username, so please excuse me for not having done that. One person said they were upset that I just left everyone sort of in the lurch, so to speak, in terms of not actually providing updates. And look, I have to agree. I was sort of more concerned about myself, being a bit selfish, I guess, and sort of thinking, I'm embarrassed and stuff, not thinking, of course, that helping other people who are wondering where the heck I was and perhaps weren't getting the benefits they could have by me posting updates and being more honest and forthright. So yes, I take that criticism, and I'm taking that on board, and it's not going to happen again. I am going to be posting these videos on a regular basis. We had someone else who had an interesting comment who actually said, well, didn't you notice that your clothes were becoming harder to fit in? Like in other words, I was gaining weight. I thought that was an interesting comment. I think that person was really missing the point. The point was, yes, I just definitely knew that I was gaining weight, but I was out of control. I couldn't actually stop myself, or felt that I couldn't stop myself from doing what I was doing to sabotage my own success. So anyway, that's that. So thank you again for all your comments, good and bad. Look, I want you to be honest, and it looks like there's lots of, everyone has actually really come out with their true feelings, and that's what I need to hear, because that keeps me on track, knowing that I'm doing the right thing, and I need that honesty. And someone else said, I think in a loving way, they said, yes, I can tell you've gained weight. And well, there's no surprises there. I have actually gained weight, and I've gained quite a bit of weight. Now, speaking of weight, I did weigh myself this morning. I haven't got the exact figures written down, but I can tell you that I'm currently 102.1 kilograms. Now, for you Australian viewers, or people who are used to the metric system, I gained 14 kilograms. So I lost 23 kilograms on my original juice fast, so I've gained 14 of that back. So that's, I think it's probably close to 30 pounds of my 51 pounds that I've actually originally lost. So over 50% I've gained, but enough. It's going to stop today, and I'm back on track today. So 102.1 kilograms was my weight, which I believe is about 225 pounds. So that's my current weight. So that's my juice fast restarting weight, if you will. And again, I just would like to point out that it wasn't the juice fast that was the problem. I lost weight for 56 days on my juice fast. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, go back and have a look, because each day of my previous juice fast, I actually went through and did a video every single day for the 56 days, outlining how much weight I lost and how I was feeling, and potential issues that came up, and it's just, I think it's a really good journey for people to follow if you're new to juice fasting, to see if someone else has got the similar feelings to you. And I'm going to be doing that for this short-term juice fast as well, to keep everyone up to date. And if you want to look at the day 57 results, there's actually a video I put together, which is my featured video in my channel, which actually shows you my results, and it shows you how I looked from day 1 to day 57. So it sort of shows an image of me every day and an update, so you can see where I was at. So I haven't done a lot of that, but that's can't be changed now. I can't change the past, so it's time to look forward. And I'm pumped, and I'm feeling quite excited about it, and I'm already feeling good from this first juice fast. I am expecting to get a little bit of a kick of the negative stuff in terms of feeling bad and flat for the first few days, because that tends to be what happens with a juice fast, because you're coming off eating all this junk food. Excuse me, and you will notice that I'm coughing and spluttering a little bit here, and that's got to do with the bad food that I've been eating, because that has gone away. When I got to probably about 95 kilos or thereabouts, or certainly under the 100 kilogram mark, I found that I could speak a lot more fluently. I wasn't getting these coughs and niggles and so forth, all related to junk food, guys. And I'm sure you know this already, but everything clears up, my sinuses and everything, and you just feel a lot better. So that's another reason for juice fasting. But anyway, what I was talking about was just changing my life, I guess, and that's what I'm really looking to do with the juice fast and or the green smoothie. So that's really what I'm going to be deciding to do. In terms of the transition, that is really the issue. The juice fasting works well, and it did work well for me for those 56 days. That's the point I was making a while ago before I got sidetracked. My problem was coming off the juice fast and transitioning, so I'm going to be focusing a lot more on that this time, to make sure I've got a long-term plan in place. And look, the plan could be, it might be juice fasting, and maybe I'll juice fast 2 or 3 days a week and then transition back to regular food, or I might have a juice in the morning and at lunchtime every day, and then just have a normal evening meal. So there's lots of different ways to go about this. The thing is, I need to get myself sorted out this time so that I can transition and have a long-term strategy in place, which, although I tried, I believe I didn't succeed. Okay, a couple of other things. I just want to talk about what I've decided to do with this channel, because I think it's time we really started helping each other out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a website. Again, excuse me. And what I'm going to do is take the readers, you guys, well, I say readers, watchers, but I guess you're reading the comments and watching the videos. But your guys have come up with some great ideas. For example, I had someone yesterday talk about this book, Sweet Poison. That was an example of a good book to read about sugar addiction. And obviously the fact that I've got it tells you that I know that was a good book. That's another good one, Sugar Blues by William Duffy. By the way, the first one was by David Gillespie. He's actually an Australian guy. Sweet Poison. That's 2 good books, and also this is a good little short book, A Juice Fasting and Detoxification. Now I've talked about that in a video that I did a while ago, so I won't go through the details of that now. And there's other books as well, Food Addiction and so forth. The fact is, there's lots of good books there, and there's one more before I go on, Sugar Shock. There's lots of good books that are available on Amazon, and I'm going to put some links to those in the below in the comments. So if you're interested in any of those books, click on the links that are below this video, and you'll be able to go and have a look at them on Amazon. And where appropriate, I'll give you the Kindle links, because I'm finding that I actually use an iPad. I've got my trusty iPad here, my iPad, and I actually find that I read a lot of the Kindle books on iPad, because the iPad's got a Kindle application, and from there, if you happen to have an iPad, you can just download a Kindle ebook and read it. So I actually prefer, in many cases, to actually read it on the iPad. So I'll put the links to those. I know that some of these books have got them, but I know one book hasn't. I was doing some research last night. This one, Sweet Poison, for argument's sake, which is a great book, it hasn't got a Kindle version from what I can see. But anyway, I'm going to put those links today below the video. But the other thing I'm going to do, I talked about this website, I'm going to take your suggestions and actually look at creating a website, just a simple website that we can go to, and the idea of that is use a suggestion. So if you come up with a good book or a good juice fast recipe or something like that, there'll be an opportunity for you to actually post something. Excuse me while the phone's ringing. Hopefully someone will answer that. I'll keep talking when my phone's ringing. So I'm not going to edit this video today, because one of the things that I've decided to do is to be really, stop now, is to be really upfront and just give it to you warts and all. So I'm not going to be doing any editing, unless I really have to, unless the house burns down or something like that. Anyway, I was talking about websites. So the idea of that is that as people come up with suggestions, and again we had some good suggestions yesterday for books, I'm going to put those up on a website so that if you need to know what those resources are, there's going to be a link on every video and you can actually go to that website and check out some of those books. Because I think it's really important to get educated. And for example, with sugar addiction, I didn't know, excuse me, again, when I started my juice fast, what sugar addiction was truly doing to me. I had some ideas, but once I started reading, I was actually absolutely horrified as to how bad sugar is for you, and also how many ingredients have got sugar in them. Anyway, I don't want to go off on a wild rant now, but suffice to say, a website with those links to those books and resources is a great spot. Centrally, we can put all our ideas. So if you've got any books that you think are a great idea, or sorry, are a good read, I should say, please let me know what they are, and I'm going to actually include them in that website. Now, the website's probably going to be not till next week at this stage, so I'm pretty tied up. I want to get motivated and get this juice fast underway. But next week I'm planning to do that. So any books that you think are a good read and that other readers rather will benefit from, please let me know, and I'm going to include those on the website. Also, the other thing I'm interested in is any other juice fasting plans, recipes, those types of things. I want to put those on the website as well. So really what I'm trying to do is create a resource, a juice fasting resource, so that we can all benefit from it. So we can all share our collective experiences in addition to the videos that I'm doing. Put them on a website so there's a permanent record there, so that any time that you need to find out something about sugar addiction, or you want to find a book for argument's sake, you can go there. Juice recipes, go there. So the other question people asked me about was, where is my juice fasting ebook? Well, that was something that I promised towards the end of the juice fast. I talked about coming out with a juice fasting ebook, and to be brutally honest, it never happened. That is going to happen. I am going to actually finish that. I made a start to that juice fasting ebook, but I never finished it. That's also going to go on the website. So if you know of any other juice fasting products that have helped you, ebooks, good channels that have got juice fasting videos, please send me that information as well, and that's also going to go on the website. We really want to build up, quite frankly, the world's best resource on juice fasting, juice feasting, and even green smoothies, those types of things, so that we can get out there and actually help so many people. I really want to make a difference, obviously to myself, for selfish reasons, because I want to live longer. I don't want to die before I'm due, so to speak. I want to live to be 100, but I also want to get out there and help as many other people as possible. So I'm asking for your help. Any books, videos, courses, those types of things that you recommend on juice fasting, juice feasting, green smoothies, just generally health related, let me know, and I'm going to consolidate those and put them all on a website. So expect to see that next week. All right, well, that's me for today. I've given you my weight and where I'm at, and I am feeling better. I don't know if that's coming across, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. I was feeling deflated and depressed and so forth, but I'm now on a mission, and I feel that I can actually do this, and I want to get out there and really make a difference, and I want to help you guys out as well. So if you're watching this and you know about the fact that yes, I'm having to restart my juice fast, don't give up, especially if you're in a similar position. The only real failure would be actually giving up. So if you're not going to give up, you are ultimately in the long term you are going to succeed, and that's what I have to remember. I did this for 56 days before I've lost the weight. Yes, okay, I've gained some of it again, a large portion of it again, but it's not over. I'm going to get there and get back to my goal weight again. Alright, well, that's my video over for today. It's Easter Friday over here in Australia. I will do another one tomorrow. I probably won't do one on the Easter Sunday, but I may actually do one. I might just give you a quick update just to let you know how I'm going. This stage, as I said, I'm feeling pretty good, but I want to pump it and keep going when I'm feeling good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. See ya.